Good afternoon. You're watching Times Now. I'm Sagarika Mitra, wishing the viewers of Times Now a very happy Republic Day. And we're going to start with the politics that's raging on with regards to the Padma Awards. On top of this edition of the news, former MHA Under Secretary RVS Mani, who claimed he was coerced into signing a 2009 affidavit fabricating saffron terror in connection with the Ishrat Jahan case, has been named among the 113 Padma Shri recipients. RVS Mani has spoken exclusively through Times Network after being honored, and Mani claims that when he was in the Home Ministry, in the UPA government, there was an attempt to set a narrative and frame it as a political project. He also goes on to say that the affidavit that he signed contained intelligence inputs that Ishrat Jahan had links with Lashkar-e-Toiba. He further adds that the objective back then was to target the then Gujarat Chief Minister and Home Minister with regards to the saffron terror bogey. Listen in.
मैं बहुत ही आभार हूं भारत सरकार को और जो प्रधानमंत्री जिनके नेतृत्व में इन्होंने ये निर्णय लिया है। जो पद्मश्री है, ये जो अवार्ड है, ये सम्मान है, ये मेरे होम मिनिस्ट्री के टेन्यूर का काम के और उसी संदर्भ में लिखे हुए ग्रंथों के रिकॉग्निशन में दिया जा रहा है। तो इसलिए साथ साथ गृह मंत्री का इसमें बहुत बड़ा योगदान रहा है। तो मेरा हार्दिक धन्यवाद और बहुत ही हम लोग प्रसन्न हैं इस बात पे कि भारत सरकार ने ये काम किया। उससे ऊपर बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण बात ये है कि एक मैसेज जाता है इसमें कि देखिए, प्रोफेशनल रहो, राष्ट्रहित सर्वोपरि, ये बेसिक रूल है। और इसलिए खुफिया एजेंसी के जितने भी आधारशील, वो जितने भी इनपुट आते वो मेरा आधारशिला था, और उसी कारणवश कई जो षड्यंत्र हुए थे उसको तोड़ने में सफल हो पाया। इसलिए मैं कहना चाहता हूँ
2009 का जिक्र हम करते हैं, आपने भी जिक्र इसका पहले भी किया है। क्या वो डॉक्यूमेंट था जिस पर साइन करने के लिए दबाव बनाया जा रहा था, और उसमें ऐसा क्या था?
देखिए, पहले डॉक्यूमेंट तो पहले जो खलफनामा वचन पत्र मैंने जो साइन किया था, उसमें जो खुफिया एजेंसी का पूरा आधार था कि इशरत जहान, कुछ मोटे मोटी बिंदुआं ये थी कि इशरत जहान लश्कर तैयबा के रिक्रूट थी, उन्होंने उसको रिक्रूट किया था। दूसरा जो उनका उद्देश्य था ये कि वो तत्कालीन गृह मंत्री ऑफ गुजरात और तत्कालीन मुख्यमंत्री गुजरात के, इनको असैसिनेट करने के लिए उनका उद्देश्य था। दैट वाज देयर मोटो मिशन। और तीसरा, अब उसमें जो ब्यौरा दिया था उनका, जो सफ़र का गुजरात के अहमदाबाद के महानगर के बाहर उनको काउंटर जो एक्सपोर्ट फायर हुआ था, क्रॉस फायर हुआ था, उन्होंने ही पहले चलाई थी, सरकार ने नहीं चलाई है। कई बार मैंने दोहराया है और मैंने ही नाम दिया था ये एनकाउंटर नहीं है, ये क्रॉस फायर है। बड़ा साफ बात है कि उनका उद्देश्य तत्कालीन मुख्यमंत्री का निधन करना था। जो लश्कर-ए-तोयबा और बाकी जिहादी ग्रुप पाकिस्तान सीमा के उस पार से जितने भी जिहादी एंटी इंडिया ग्रुप थे, उनका भी लार्जर एजेंडा था।
कौन थे सर उस वक्त तत्कालीन सीएम?
आज जो प्रधानमंत्री हैं और तत्कालीन गृह मंत्री आज जो गृह मंत्री हैं। हलफनामे में ये लिखा है कि प्रोमिनेंट लीडर्स, परंतु उनका जो एक्चुअल उद्देश्य था वो पूरा खुफिया एजेंसी का, उसी को उन्होंने भी बदल के ही प्रोमिनेंट लीडर्स किया था, ताकि वो मोदी जी को क्रेडिट नहीं देना चाहते थे किसी कार्यवंश। मुझे इसका पता नहीं था। अल्टीमेटली न्यायपालिका से यही निर्णय निकला। आज सब स्पष्ट है, 2021 में वो निर्णय भी निकल गया कि वो टेररिस्ट थी, तो इसमें कोई दो राय नहीं है। परंतु यही चाहता कि वो ये जो गलत निर्णय को आगे बढ़ाने का प्रयास हुआ था, उसके विरुद्ध मैं खड़ा हुआ था।
My colleague Priyank is joining us live on this broadcast. Priyank, RVS Mani, Padma Shri for RVS Mani, a man who minced no words when he spoke about how there was an attempt made during the UPA era to fabricate the saffron terror theory, to push that narrative. He spoke about how he was forced to sign an affidavit with regards to the Ishrat Jahan case. For viewers joining us on this broadcast, tell us about the important claims that RVS Mani has made in the past. How the claims that he made also raised questions on the objectives of the UPA government with regards to pushing across the saffron terror narrative.
See, Sagarika, this case pertains to 2014 encounter where on 15th of June, there was an encounter which took place in between the crime branch of the Gujarat police and these suspected terrorists who were allegedly going towards Ahmedabad to assassinate the then Chief Minister of the state, who is the present Prime Minister of the country, as well as the Home Minister of the state, who was Amit Shah at that particular time period. So this was the specific input which was gathered on the intelligence basis, following to which the investigation started, and the vehicle of the blue color Tata vehicle was intercepted by the crime branch officials, and the team of the DIG, DG Banjara, who was leading this particular operation, managed to eliminate these terrorists who were on their way to carry out an assassination attempt at the then Chief Minister of the state, who was the Prime Minister Narendra Modi at that particular time period. And it was very much clear that these terrorists were linked to the Lashkar-e-Taiba, the infamous terror organization, which was involved in multiple terror attack cases which happened in India. Following to which RVS Mani, who was here posted at the Home Ministry, was given this responsibility to carry out a probe so that the real fact of the case can be brought into picture, because that Congress government, which was the UPA government at that particular time period, was questioning this particular encounter, which was carried out by the state government on the basis of the intelligence which was given by the central agency itself. What RVS Mani had stated in the previous era to the Times Network also, and in fact he has repeated the same thing, that he was being pressurized to give it a picture that this was a fake narrative which was built up by the state government, but he did not come to the pressure. He followed the ethics of the investigation agency, and he brought the real picture together. By saying this, he is also saying that the UPA tenure of the Congress government was trying to give a false narrative to the government as well as to the people of the country, and the UPA tenure was trying to portray it as a brutal killing of these innocent individuals who were actually terrorists linked to a particular banned terror organization. Right. So this is once again a big claim which is coming out from RVS Mani, where he's claiming that the UPA government was pressurizing him, but him being a bureaucrat at the Ministry of Home Affairs did not succumb to any kind of pressure.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Priyank, for telling us about the importance of this particular case in the larger, political narrative of the country. Now, once again, the focus is back on how there was an attempt to clean chit the Lashkar, and now by giving RVS Mani the Padma Shri, the politics around the case is back in spotlight. Thank you for joining us. Let's also shift our focus to what the Congress party and other political leaders are saying on the